They say you should make hay while the sun shines.
But
the clouds of war in the Middle East are casting a long shadow over Europe's farming sector. In Italy, agriculture runs on diesel. As fuel costs rise, farmers like Enzo Gabalia are struggling to get their produce to market.
While COVID brought everything to a standstill, the wars are driving up the costs. It all comes back to bite us in some way. We always try to keep prices under control. We don't raise them excessively because if the customer buys, we work. When the customer can't make ends meet, we don't work, and the produce has to be thrown away.
His family has been growing potatoes, peppers, courgettes, and lettuce for more than a century, feeding generations of countless families with vegetables from their fields. But he says since the war, it's been hard not to pass on increasing costs onto the capital.
There was a major increase in prices. We are mostly suffering the increase of diesel. That went out of control. Its price doubled. Fertilizers. The climate is not helping us because, as you can see, it's a disaster. One day it's too cold, the other day it's too hot, which means we have to intervene more often with products that are expensive.
Failure to reach a deal between the US and Iran has indefinitely extended the chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil and natural gas normally passes through the strait, as did about half the global supply of the key fertilizer ingredient, urea. But the limits to their supply has since caused the cost of fuel and fertilizer in Europe to skyrocket. In the packing houses of Italy, workers are concerned it could lead to a cost of living crisis.
Increasing costs are affecting the savings and wages of households, and families are not in a very good shape already, so the demand goes down. This means uncertainty and great logistical issues for us. We don't know how much product to buy because the situation is so uncertain.
And it's not just farmers raising the alarm. Markets that sell their produce fear the whole industry is at risk.
If it will continue and the Strait of Hormuz remains closed for 3 more months, we will risk repeating what happened when the war in Ukraine caused energy prices to spike. At that stage, the problem will not only be fuel for trucks, but the cost of energy in general to refrigerate goods. Our sector needs a lot of energy.
In a few weeks, it will be time to harvest. But even farmers as experienced as Gabalia can only guess what prices the war a continent away will inflict on their livelihood. Wilton, Al Jazeera.